Good evening, family. Welcome to the Underrated Darkness channel. JT better than ever. Um, Share this live stream. Also, let's hit the bell when I come for a powerful live stream or video. Also, share my let's get them likes and views up on my past live streams and videos. Very much appreciate. Let's get those up. Again, that's very much appreciated. Let me check. What's going on, Victor? Thanks for coming. Let me say this first. I'm part of this black-owned company. It's AnselsToys.com. My brother Ernest Jones, he's in the hospital. Said president. So far, he's doing okay. Send my prayers out to my brother Ernest Jones. So check us out. We got some good stuff. Wherever you purchase, it's 10% off when you put my code in MVP. We threw out social media, AnselsToys.com. AnselsToys.com. Also, if you want to know more about me, yours truly, Jerry Thomas. I'm on Facebook. Again, Jerry Thomas. Also, I have my own Facebook group, all in caps, JTNVP, Thinking for Ourselves. Also, I have a Twitter account, also in caps, at JTBlackman44. I do have Streamlabs. On Streamlabs, I will put that up. I gotta find a way. I might have to fix that up a little bit, but that be coming soon. So Streamlabs, watch out for that. Also, my Instagram account, lower caps, the Underrated Darkness. Also, I have an underrated sport. I do an underrated sports show with my brother co-host. She Stay Sleep TV. That's every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Monday. The underrated sports show on this channel. Again, with my brother and co-host Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. So subscribe to my brother. All right. Also, I'm going to do another live tonight. That's 10 o'clock. Also, that's going to be 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Few months ago, I did hypocrisy, policies, and sports. I did say that I'm going to do hypocrisy on policies of politics, but that might be a two-part series. I got to see what's up. So part 2 might be the one that I be doing a live stream on in October. That one be midterm elections of our perspective. So I'm gonna see how this gonna come out tonight at 10 o'clock. So that might be a two-part series. All right, but so watch out for that too. Don't let it be confusing. On October, it's going to be midterm elections of our perspective. Midterm elections of our perspective. And I might do a week before. I might do it. Might be a two-part. It might be a second part of the live that I be doing later on at 10 o'clock. I don't know. It really depends. I want to see how it goes. All right. Okay. So watch out for that, family. I'll be coming back tonight. I'll do another live hypocrisy, policies in politics. Also, I want y'all to go back. It's in my archives in my channel. Hypocrisy, policies in sports. It was a blast. You know, you touch on a lot of stuff. So check that out in the near future. Let's get them likes and the views up and stuff like that. Let me check the this here. Oh, welcome back, Mama Rika. Um, you see the type that I created. Why we let social media adjust our lives. Times to change. We're gonna wait for some more people come in and everything. So I'm glad you show up. We're gonna wait some more people to come in. Um, are you working? Okay, no problem. But welcome. I know that people get off work and stuff like that, but my brother, my nephew, man, well, leave my nephew alone. What's good? What's good? What's good, nephew? You know I'm the underrated one. It's right. Underrated doctors, aka the underrated one, aka the realist. You get no better than that. So I want to welcome. Oh, sure. Let me pour this. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Get this going and everything. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in. Um, so we can get this going. All right. So again, 10 o'clock tonight, I be doing a live hypocrisy, policies, and politics. Again, hypocrisy, policies, and politics. Join that tonight. It's going to be panel discussion. All right. It's going to be definitely panel discussion. I don't know if it's going to be panel discussion on this one, but definitely going to be panel discussion tonight. So, I'm looking for people, the same people who show up here. So it's going to go down tonight. It's going to definitely go down tonight. IJMJ. So, but we gonna get into. We gonna wait for some more people to get in. I hope everybody is doing all right. I really do. I hope y'all be safe out there. And it's doing all right. Oh, so we can pause this. Okay. So going some more people to get in and everything. But again, good. What's good? J1 Pro. What's good, fam? What's good? Oh no. I wanted to start, but I'm waiting for some more people so everybody could let me see something. This is gonna be a good one, family. Cause it's gonna be a good one, but at the same time, we have to get serious with what's going on, family. We have to, you know. Wait some more people to come in. Let's see what's this. What's going on, Nikki? What's going on? What's going on, Nikki? Before we continue, let me jot this down. No. Let me jot this down. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Sunny evening talk. What's good, family? Welcome. Wait for a few more people to get in. And the one just came in. What's going on? What's going confirmation information? Welcome back. I will be doing another live tonight. So let me copy this down and then I'm gonna let you know. Then I'm gonna get this thing cracking. I'm gonna do another live tonight. Ronald Gomez, welcome. Yeah, peace, servant. We ain't gonna go through this. You know what I mean? That's removed. Exactly. You did? Oh, I didn't. I didn't. Oh, what? Maybe I didn't get it. So I'm gonna check it. But email me again. All right, Nikki. And I will definitely get back in touch with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nikki. Very much appreciate it. Appreciate that. Really do. JMJ, on the middle of your email, is that 3 eyes after Johnson? Or it's 2 eyes? Okay, I think I got it. Just let me know. Or it's 3 eyes? Or it's 3 eyes. Okay, I might have to copy that over again. Okay. Might copy this over again. Yo, my doom shotters. I'm talking about my Mars, my doom shotters. Watch out for the trolls. There's no there's no timeouts. Get them out. Good looking out, Sonny. There you go. That's my brother. What's going on, Greg? We just had a troll a little before you came. Greg, we had my doom shotters. Wherever you see a troll, get them out. No timeouts. Okay, I got you. Okay. Now, let's get them lights up. All right. Very much appreciate it. This might be possible. Panel discussion. I don't know yet. But Jay, if it is, I'll let you know JMJ and Sonny Boss talking others. I'm sorry, y'all just came in. Gregory White, Sonny Boss talk. I know that I brought up that I'll probably be doing hypocrisy policies in sport of politics. I changed my mind. That's going to be the next live that I'm going to do tonight. Now, if everything works out right, it's going to be a part 2. That part 2 is going to be a week before when I do my live midterms of our perspective.
All right. Let me repeat that again. I will be doing tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm doing a second live tonight. A hypocrisy policies of politics. I did one few months ago. Hypocrisy policies of sports. But we want y'all to go back in the archive and check that out. But if the one at 10 o'clock checked out right, I'm gonna make that part one. And then most likely be part two. I don't know. It might be two parts. I don't know yet. So watch out for that. Now, get back to it. You see the title. Why we let social media adjust our lives. Time to change. Why I brought this up? Because we are letting social media into our life. We let social media doesn't make a difference. What part it is. We let it adjust our life. We let it run our life. We let it discipline our kids. We let whatever it is. Instead of we deal with each other face to face. It could be in dating. It could be in business. It could be in family. It could be whatever aspect of life it is. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much, my sister, queen. Thanks for saying, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you stay, sister. Please. Yeah, the Almighty Law 703. What's good, family? What's good? But Queen, I want you to stay. Thanks for showing me love. Thank you. But stay for a while. It'd be very much appreciated. And I also, we see that even on, on YouTube, but throughout social media, and we let people, you see, like, just like the troll that came in here, but they could say what they want because they know they cannot face one-on-one with the darkness. So that's part of, okay, no problem, sister, no problem, queen. And so, especially us as a people, we have to make some decisions. We should use social media for the benefit for us as a people, not just have the say so of the greater of our life. Even sometimes I have to take a step back myself, and I know, like some family members, especially like on Facebook, like only one really keep in contact with me is my brother and my niece. But there are some that they want to call me like, oh, I'll call you through Facebook Messenger. You can call me on the phone. You got my number. And it seems like, we feel comfortable. We got to get back to engage of each other. We got to engage more of each other visual. And sometimes that we get so caught up of the negativity, we get so caught up of the drama, we get so caught up. Even like there's some people say, I want to watch politics. Sometimes we watch this and that instead of like we sit down and to each other and be in a group and just discuss. And like I said, there's nothing wrong. What I'm doing now is nothing wrong with that, but let's try to keep that as a limit, minimum as much as we can, and let's learn to look at each other and engage. I miss that. Then you got internet thugs, like my brother. She stays sleep made up. Internet thugs. I call them like. Want to be internet gangsters. You ain't no real gangster. I see you on the street, ain't gonna be those problems. And then you got even brothers acting this way and sisters acting that way, because they figure that Whatever persona that they have on here, they could portray what's going to see you face to face. That's not it. You know? And we got to be real careful how we conduct ourselves, because now we have our kids watching too. And I'm talking about not just in our community, but throughout, humanity. But we're going to concentrate on us as a people. Even in dating, you had online dating, you got people be lying. And come to find they be lying. Oh yeah, I thought you lie, so, and it goes to men and women. And so, and also we got to be real careful too. Especially we go out there and you meet somebody and stuff. Sometimes don't have that person you meet at your house. Even you have to be real careful to even meet them at the in a public place, because sometimes they lie. I give you case in point. About 2013, I ain't gonna lie, I put it out there. I was online dating. My godson, he said, "Why don't you check this out?" and stuff like that. I check it out. So it was this young lady, and she said, "Yeah, I can meet you at your house." No, I don't do this house thing. Like this. Let people know I'm not married. I'm single. I live by myself and stuff. Throwing out there, so you get what I'm saying. So, but I noticed that she be switching up. So what happened was, so what I did to protect myself, instead I tell her a certain color that I'm wearing, I switch up my color, and also I switch up the place. So what happened though? Instead I tell you, maybe I could take fried chicken. I live my mall, the mall I live nearby. On a nice day, maybe like 15, 20-minute walk. Not that long. So I walked instead of take the bus. So she said, "Yeah, I'm at the certain place and everything." She not even have a clue, that I was just a few feet. And you know what? She came in an SUV. I never forget, it was a purple SUV. And she got out with 3 men. And then so that's why, like, sometimes when sister said, "Oh yeah, it'd be happy to me," trust me, sis, it'd be happy to brothers. We just don't be talking about, but it happened a whole lot. But get back to the story. She lied about what she all about. I didn't lie about all about. Only thing I did, I just changed the scenery. I just changed the colors that I'm wearing and the place. Now, how about, and I'm a crazy motherfucker, I could have went up and it would have been it, but I didn't do that. But see, what happened was, all that time I was on the phone, she didn't have a clue. And I said, "You lied to me. You sure you came by yourself?" Now, at the time, my godson was with me. And my oldest godson, they got the time, he was like 30, 33, 34, something like that. So, big guy. So, she was like, "Yeah, where you at and everything," right? Now, at the time, I left, So, I wait till I get away from the scenery. And so my godson, he followed me. So I said, "I see you at such and such and everything. I see the 3 guys got the SUV. So what's up with that?" "Oh, they were protecting me there." I said, No. I said, "See, you didn't know I was a few feet away from you. You were trying to set me up and rob me." Now, this is all online dating. And I'm not saying that it's all bad, because there are some Great stories came out of that. So use your own discernment wherever it is and everything. Check it out for yourself. But my point is this, that now I'm talking about men and brothers, that you need to be real careful. And I know that sometimes that our stories don't be told when it comes to this, but be very careful. If you have kids, be real careful. It goes for our women too. And after all that, I circle back. So I got my godson's call. I circle back. I said, yeah. Nah, we ain't trying. Yeah, I heard what you said. You need to be real careful. Because you don't know what I'm all about. This like you trying to set me up. I could have set you up, but it wasn't like that. And it's just my point is this, that sometimes we let social media adjust our life, and then when you deal with stuff like that, you see all types of crazy people. And I'm not saying all people is not crazy. I'm just saying that we have to be very careful. Now I'm talking to men, because I'm talking to women too. I'm talking to men. You gotta be real careful. If you have kids, be real careful. Because this social media, they do not care about you. They do not have no laws to really protect us. You know what I'm saying? Because then they not talking about, they always talk about the legislation. So, and then you got, and that's a good point, my sister. Use common sense and follow your gut feelings. And so for me, what I do, I do different things. So sometimes I do social media at times because I'm into other things. And so, but I limit as much as I can. And so I actually see people go crazy. I actually see people that they let social media deal with it. Even like you pay your bills and stuff, you got to be real careful too, because sometimes the people could just, there are some people, they are really social media savvy, and so you have to watch out for that. It's because see, I find out that us as I talk about throughout humanity, we don't like to go back of the old school of things. Of you go write out a check and you pay your money. We just do not go and take our money out the bank and pay that bill or take somebody. Now how social media is now. Like if you want to order your food, you can go on the phone or the computer, put it in. And I'm not saying there are some benefits to it. It is benefit, but for me, is this, that the darkness ain't having that. And to the end of the day, that we have to learn to deal with people face to face. We have to get back to it, because when you deal with people face to face, then you know what kind of person that they are. And trust me, it goes for me too. Mo, I deal with people, and by me living in Virginia for 6 years, I'm originally from New York. I deal with all types of people. I mean, used to that because born and raised in Brooklyn. So, ain't nothing to me. But at the same time, by me got older, I gotta take the necessary steps. And like the Queen said, that you got to go with your gut feeling sometimes. And I've been like I always want to do. I always want to talk about this for a long time and stuff like that, but it just, the point, it was not a time to really do it and stuff like that. But we just have to change up. That why we let social media adjust our lives, and it's very important that we have to make changes. You see, social media become of this poison propaganda if we do not How explain this? If we do not know how to use it for our benefit in a good way. So that means if we don't use our mind, it takes over. It consumes us. And then also we go crazy, get Kabbalah, everything, what's going on. You see what they doing right now. They start building robots so some of us don't have to do those jobs. Use social media for, I'm talking about us as melanin people. Use social media for the benefit of us, to find out of information, to find out what's going on in politics, to find out what's going on in your family, our ancestry, you name it. That's what we should name about. Or if you want to play a game, okay, do that. But don't let it consume. Yeah, you right, sister. Get over good man, and vice versa too. And Rock Wilder, what's good? What's good, Rock Wilder? What's good, brother from St. Thomas, coming through. What's good, family? And there are some people that they did, and you know that's all they know. Look, I feel like this, that look at our children. They got to have a phone in their hand. If you ask them dial a number for the house phone, they don't want to use a house phone. And so we had to change. We had to reprogram our minds to get back to the seriousness, to do things visual again. Let me repeat myself. We have to reprogram our minds to do things visual again instead of social media. Make up our minds. Have a saying in our life. And that's very important, family. And also, we have to be careful of people that sometimes they have their own channels or part of a company of social media. We got to be careful of these people too, because they become adjustment. Because they want to say, whatever I say is true. That's why I said we got to do our due diligence to check out the information. Because I'm talking about some of us as a people, they become serpents. They become serpents of this social media, of the badness, of the worst of social media, instead of the good of it. And it goes for the black man or black woman. Doesn't make a difference. So we had to do our due diligence. And I would like, I see I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, YouTube mostly all the time. I really don't be on Facebook, but you know, you know, it depends. But mostly I'll be on YouTube. So I look, I see how people act. I see how they put the information out there. People getting beat up, people getting shot, you know, or sometimes getting slayed and everything else. I also live, see, and hear of racial things has been said. And then sometimes you try to come back with it and nah, well, I'm not gonna let you talk to you, and then you get the channels taken, or you get reprimanded over something that you trying to protect your existence. K Black in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. What's good, family? Yeah, people are losing lives over social media. My queen, let me tell you what happened. There's a brother that I know. He has an older brother that lost his life on social media of this lady that of his ex-fiance got him set up. They got set up. And just like I'm gonna bring up the LDBC. Now, the LDBC, like K Black part of LDBC, I'm part of it too. I'm part of the family. They actually, Sheldon Holmes, oh, thank you so much for showing up. Keep up the good work, Sheldon Holmes. Now, you be doing your thing at LDBC. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work, Sheldon Holmes. I appreciate that. Means a lot. We keep our eye on each other. And then we have sisters. We make sure our sisters is good. We make sure, like K Black know me for a long time. So he made sure that I'm good. See, that's K Black in his own way. I'm looking out for you, the underrated one. I gotta make sure you're good. And that's what he do. And oh yeah, I forgot K Black. You know how the darkness do. Yo, I shout out to you. Congratulations on your 500 subs. Man, not too long ago you had 400. But shout out to K Black in the bill. Yo, show the brother some love. You know what I'm saying? He be bringing great content for our community. He be doing this thing of oh man, you know, he had his hands in everything. And so shout out to my brother. Poetry and all that, wicked the work, you know, he's very good. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. He's a lift. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother. Show brother some love. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to each other in the chat too. Show some love to the underrated one. The underrated darkness. The underrated one. The realest. All right? And K Black, if you want, do you want to get on the panel or you just listening? Let me know. But get back what I'm saying. Get back to the LDBC. These are the brothers that help me to stay on the right path when I come out some content. These are the brothers that make sure in their own way, you know, that I'm right here. You know, so that's very important. And I want people to check out the LDBC, you know, find, you know, I could say all I want, but I'm just bringing that live example, the true example that sometimes social media does work. Okay, K Black, that it does work if we know how to use it properly. Sometimes we don't use it properly. And that's why we got all these problems here. And I'll be having people coming on the panel in a few minutes. So Sonny, watch out for that in a few minutes. And JMJ, let me know you're still in the building so I can hook you up. Get on the panel. Anybody want to get on the panel? Feel free. All right. Drop your email in the chat. And it goes to a man or woman, doesn't make a difference. More than happy. And yeah, you right, Sid, you right, Queen. We aren't using it anymore, using us. We gotta use it for our benefit. And we gotta understand, and I have to understand to say this. And it's sad, but I'm going to say it anyway. Some of our people is doing the devil work of social media. They are scamming us. They using us and everything. And my sister, my queen, you just came in here and welcome to the darkest family. My queen, I want you to go to my channel and I want you to watch YouTube Cult Leaders and Followers. YouTube Cult Leaders and Followers. I did 2 parts for that, sister. I want you to check it out. Anybody want to check it out too? So this is what I'm saying. And these people, and we gotta stop saying, oh, they don't know what to do. They know what the hell they doing. But we cannot be participating in it. Of this nonsense, because if we keep on participating of this negative, it's going to really consume our lives. Especially if it's your own life, but it could trigger down to the immediate family and whatever it is. And then you don't want to hit our kid. You let it. You mean go to our kids? And I'm talking about throughout humanity now too. But I'm talking about our people too. So we have to be very selective who we want to be around. I could say, people in the chat, I'm very selective. And you have to be that way sometimes, because how people got their mindset to do the devil work. And they will not stop till you become under their mercy. And then when you come under their mercy, it might be too late. So I always say this, and I gotta keep on repeating myself. Shout out to family Gregory Wyatt, part of LDBC. I always say this: your mind had to be clear, and your lens had to be clear. Both things have to be clear, so you see the nonsense is happening. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Queen. You're right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Right on time. So that means that, and I'm glad you brought up our parenting. I'm glad you brought it, because that's my next point I'm going to talk about. And like I said, the people in the I'm gonna give people in the panel a few minutes. I'm just waiting to get a good looking out, K Black. As always, your mind. God said it again. Your mind and your lens have to be clear at all times, so you could see what's going on. When you under denial, one of those things you cannot have one thing working and the other things you're not. Like the legendary Ghetto Boy said of hip hop, my mind plays trick on me. You know why they say your mind plays trick on me? Because in your mind is clouded. And when your mind is clouded, your eyes gonna play tricks on you. So that's what I'm saying. We have to understand that's all by reprogramming too. We got to reprogram our minds. We got to become versatile thinking, constructive thinking. And when you become that, then you start developing authentic listening, authentic clear listening. And then when your eyes see it, you see for what it is. Let me wind it back again. So because it goes for me too. I have to get it myself, but I'm gonna pass it on to the family because I love my family and stuff like that. The first thing foremost, our mind gotta be reconditioned. After that, we gotta develop this authentic listening. And then after that, it could be either order. It doesn't make a difference, either order what it is. But at the same time, we have to. Our eyes have to be clear. Because see, all that works in one. Because we got to have all that work in conjunction together. When we have all this work in conjunction together, we could see, we could think, we could hear, and plus we could see the bullshit, the devil, what is coming. So that's why we don't have to worry about this social media that adjusts us. And I don't know why people is calling me right now because I'm not in it. I'm in the zone right here. I know what it is, probably a bill. Well, but get back what I'm saying, family, is this, that all of this have to work in one. And when we have to, and then at the same time, when we get it, I appreciate KB. Yeah, man. Hit the like button. Thank you. Subscribe to me. Very much appreciate it. But get back what I'm saying. Good looking out, K Black. Like I said, you know, congratulations on your 500. Very much, yo, big day, big day, big day for the LDBC family and throughout. But get back what I'm saying is this, that when we do not have those three components working, that's why we get caught up and being adjusted. We let social media adjust our life. Appreciate that, sis. Me, my queen. Let me say it again. If we don't have them three components working within us, that's how we get caught up. That's how we get adjusted. That's how we let them do the talking instead of us as human beings. We become, see, they become the human beings and we become social media. Instead of us as human beings control social media for our benefit. And those three components, what I'm saying, we have to teach our kids this too. The young ones have to know about this too. Because you know social media is not going to do it. It's too much money into it. Billions of dollars right this minute is put into social media of the propaganda, and I'm talking about us as a people to put negativity things in our community. And we have to see for what it is. And at the same time, to be a part of this social adjustment, we have to understand that a lot of us do not have the power or the legislation to legislate what's going on social media so we could have positive outlook for our community. The image, that's the word, the image of our community. Now, there are some that, you know, we do have black women head up there, but it's not enough. A lot of them, they don't head up a thing. So that means that if you part of this social media company, we have to be decision makers, brothers too. We gotta stop being managers. We gotta stop being supervisors. We gotta stop being vice president. We gotta be president. We got to call the shots of what image that's gonna come out towards our community. We gotta stop sitting back and let the adjustment, the double adjustment of social media confine who we are. Oh, welcome, Queen. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. As me being part of the content creator, I have an obligation to know whatever content that I bring out, I got to make sure that it applies to me. And then when it applies to me, then I be real comfortable to put it out. Now, after that, chocolate queen, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Get back what I'm saying. Now I have an obligation to put it out there to let you know that I'm in full confinement with who I am. Full confinement what I'm talking about, positively. Now it's up to some of y'all to accept it or not to accept it. That's on y'all. So what I need to do, that's what instead of social media adjust me, no, I'm gonna be part of the adjustment of social media. I ain't gonna just do whatever I can to impact humanity. And I'm talking part of humanity, I'm talking about us as a people. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna put one of my hashtags in. And I want people to look at my hashtags and copy it down too. Very much important. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna give y'all two, and it'd be very much appreciated to copy it down. All right. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna invite some people to the panel so we could talk. Cause we gotta have other positive perspective visually. We have to have that. So, oh damn. Okay, I'm straight. You know what? I'm type it like that. Use a capital. Yeah. Right. Facts. Confirmation of information. Right. Facts. Okay. That's the first one. Now y'all can look at the other hashtags you want to cut, and I want y'all to copy it down. Okay, I gotta look for the other one. Oh, it's a good one. Yeah. All right. But I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came out, family. I really appreciate that. Take the time and hear me out. Very much appreciated. Oh yeah, don't forget, I'm gonna come with another one tonight. Hypocrisy policies of politics. Watch out for that. That's 10 o'clock tonight. And I already sent out the invites on that. So get people to come on here too. So what I'm gonna do, God damn. Okay. I thought I hit something. Okay. I'll invite some people. So all right, sister, if you want to get on the panel, you can drop your email in the chat. I'll copy it down, and after that, you know, you erase it if you want. If you want to get on, Lockhead, I don't have no problem with it. Because that's why I've encouraged more ladies, more queens to get on the panel. There goes my brother right there. Sonny Box Talk. Wait, brother, let me see something in the chat. Okay. Hold on, Sonny. Damn, man. Okay. Okay, hold on, sis. Okay, I got it. Let me copy this down quick. Gonna take me some time. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time. Copy it down first. Yeah, but matter of fact, brother, you can matter of fact, you can go ahead and talk. Welcome, brother. What I copy is that.
Peace. Check. Check 1 2 1 2.
Check 1 2 1 2. You good? Good, fam.
Indeed. Yeah, honors to the chat. Everybody that's in the chat. Thanks for coming out tonight. Honors to the sister that's about to come on the panel, I believe. Honors to the underrated darkness. This is another powerful build that we're having tonight. You know, being the sharp eye of truth. You know, we was talking on the phone before. You had mentioned that. That's a very powerful statement. Very
Mm-hmm.
powerful statement. And I understand how hard it is to like, cause like once you really get into social media, it becomes basically ingrained into your life. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? People posting everything they do, everywhere they go. You know what I mean? It becomes actually hard to attach yourself from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So for me, the only I would say right now, the only active social media that I'm on right now is YouTube. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I've been gave up Facebook. I do have a Instagram that I ain't been on in like 8 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? I noticed how I'll be on that joint and I just be on it for hours and hours and hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I had got to a point where it was like, well, it's 24 hours in a day. I'm spending hours on this. I need to be spending more time doing some things that are really productive. You know what I mean? Like the hour that I spent on Facebook, I could have been researching the business or thinking a certain a type of idea that'll bring me some finance.
Mm-hmm.
So being a sharp eye of truth, I'm gonna put y'all on game on something right quick. Just a little background on me. At one point, I had a top secret clearance. You know what I mean? I was working for the government basically. You know what I mean? I've been in the Pentagon. I've been in a whole bunch of different facilities that I won't, you know what I mean, speak on. But I want people to know that when you applying for these jobs and they consider you for the job or whatever, especially if you haven't been in the military and already have a clearance, they have this paperwork that you fill out. I think it's called I forgot the name of it, but it's like a F-86 or something like that. But it's paperwork. Basically, the paperwork digs into your life, depending on what clearance that they're trying to push for.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I believe top secret goes back 10 or 15 years. It digs back into your life, basically. You know what I mean? Where you lived, and
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I mean? 15 or 10 years. Um, they want to know all your family members. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They want to
But
know. They want to know old schoolmates and all that. Like they go deep into your history.
yeah.
But one of the things that they've done is because this is just for people who are going to work for the government. You know what I mean? So now they set up something to where you will voluntarily give up this information.
Right.
So what I'm saying to the people is this: when you're on Facebook and you're on these Instagrams and you got all your family on there, all your old schoolmates that you wanted to link back up with, all your new friends is up there. You're creating a spider web of your life that
Mm-hmm.
the government basically set up to be able to
Oh, you mean
find out what
like a fingerprint?
a fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
They can track. They can go in time or whatever and track wherever you were in 1985 or 2 o'clock p.m. on the corner of a Fifth or whatever. They can know exactly where you are, what you did, and stuff. It's it, almost incriminating yourself without
Pretty
actually doing
much. So
Mm-hmm.
let's just say something now worst case scenario, something happened where people had to go underground. Where you gonna go? That they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere that you can go. There's nowhere that you can run. There's nowhere that you can hide.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and then on top of that, when you download the app, they basically tell you what they're gonna do. Like the permissions. Like if you don't say okay to the permissions,
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna let you keep the app on the phone. So the permissions is gonna have allow to make calls on your phone, allow to read your text, access to all your contacts, all the information now that you're putting into social media is locked in with Google. It's locked in with everything. So when you change your phone over, they made it easy for you to port everything over. So all your contacts, your calendar, um, you know what I'm saying, all your friends and everything is locked in. It's locked in the system.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, knowing that it gave me extra strength to kind of let go of social media because it becomes like a some sort of weird drug in a way. You know what I mean? Because you want to know, people are posting stuff and like, you want to like what they like. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of
Face
stuff
Facebook.
that's on it.
When Facebook was first created, it was supposed to be as far as people connecting with people they haven't talked to in a long time, and it was a positive thing, and it actually did what it was supposed to do in the beginning. But you know how social climate is, how things change and progress. The app Facebook did as well. They're in trouble right now. They've lost money, and a lot to do with privacy and things of that nature. It's crazy how like you could take a picture of yourself on Facebook and then you get a little email or someone will take a picture of you and the Facebook is asking you, well, it's actually a picture of you. You probably don't even remember taking the picture. It's also come in your feed saying, hey, is this you? We tagged you on it. Like you took a picture somewhere else, not even having anything to do with your page. You wasn't even tagged in it. But Facebook detected your face. So that I really think that what you're saying it goes with that. It's getting really crazy like right now, and I don't even do Facebook anymore. It's a reason why he's in trouble. He's having a lot of issues.
And what they've done is they've successfully made it easier for them to identify you. Just like the sister was saying. Um, like with the tagging, like when they tag, there's like a box that goes on your face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So with that picture, it's like they have a technology that maps out your face.
That's
So
crazy.
like just by your picture is your identification basically. So not only when you drive, you know how like okay, so you driving right. Most people don't turn their GPS off. I try to. I don't
Right.
know if it'll work tonight, but I try to keep my GPS off. But like when you pass every light, mostly every light has a camera on it.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, this is just social media. Really, is just another. It's actually ran by um, the Central Intelligence Agency. Like the
You just
owner,
it's another way. I'm sorry, you just saying it's another way for them to find out about us, know all about us, and doing it in our face, and we've just been oblivious to it for years.
Mhm.
We
yes,
don't know what's going on.
because the same information that you put in with Facebook is
Uh
the
huh.
same information basically that you get for a top secret clearance. So if you've been on Facebook for 10 years, 15 years, they have everything that they need to know basically.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, see,
So if
it's funny you say that because in this time you can look on Facebook now. Like I said, Facebook has changed so much, and you'll see the kids with the wads of money to their ear, or they're flashing the guns in the picture. Look at me, and now even like with that young kid that got killed, the rapper and everything, the killers were on, different things. Uh, so social media flaunting and pretty much saying what they did. It's like criminals don't even know their lane. Like back in the day, you did a crime, you didn't tell anybody because you didn't want to get caught. Now it's almost like I'm gonna get on Facebook Live and tell I did this, that, and whatever. I don't understand that because what you're saying, all these things are just racking up. And if you're like 24 or 22 or whatever, doing all this antics on Facebook for everyone to see, that is going to be crazy about the next generation going forward. What's going to happen?
indeed, and it's funny that you said that. And I'm gonna tell you something that's real crazy. In Baltimore, I don't remember how long ago, it was, but maybe a year or two ago. Um, there was a group of people that were basically hitmen. So the big people will put a hit on a particular person, and they will go on. Y'all can look it up if y'all want to look it up. I'm sure they took it down, but I'm sure there's something in the news about it. But they will go on YouTube Live and show live basically the person who they had the hit on was killed.
Mm.
Mm.
Of course, you know what I mean, they all masked up or whatever, and they made some fake account or whatever. But that just goes to your point of people posting anything on their joint. They think they really think they safe, but they really not.
Right. Because everything that you do in this world can be used against you in the court of law. And especially now with everyone who has a cell phone or something, Snapchat, blah, 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 you can't go anywhere without seeing somebody with their phone flashed up, whether something happened, if it's an accident. People are not slowing down because they want to assist or help in a situation. No, they're slowing down to put it on Instagram or put it on Snapchat or whatever social media that they're doing at that moment. And that's how the world has become. And like I can't think of that guy's name. He was an artist, and he said in the future, I don't know, I can't think of that guy's name. Anyway, he said in the future everyone can become famous in 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes, they're famous immediately. That's what YouTube and social media really is. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to actually have a talent. You just do something really quick, 15 minutes. Everyone likes it, trending, boom, 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 you're a star. So people
Now,
don't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sister.
No, I was just gonna say people just don't care, and I'm not saying everyone. But if you're sitting there filming somebody dying instead of calling 911, that's the issue to me. And what's going to happen like 20 years from now when we're like old and, with these kids, it's going to be running the country and running everything.
Mhm. But I want to ask a question, if I can.
Indeed.
You
Yes.
know, it's just that
Huh?
I'm talking about throughout humanity too. Throughout humanity. So if you too, so if you hear me, oh, you all about racial? No, I'm gonna throw it out because I know you hear me. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna ask a question. So throughout humanity, but I'm talking about us as a people.
Mm-hmm.
How do we, as a people,
I say this. I'm gonna say it nice. My mind with Kabbalah. How do we as a people to help our kids to use social media for their benefit, but at the same time to be visual again? I mean, working with people, to interact with people. How do we go about doing that?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
I would say, I would say first inform them of what social media is basically being used for now. There's different tools that you can use to kind of inform them. There's been some whistleblowers that's worked um, in the places that you know done some of the stuff. Like, so all right, so a whistleblower is someone who um, let's just say somebody who works for the Central Intelligence Agency or any other of those acronyms, right?
Right,
And they don't agree with what's going on.
and they tell everything.
They want to tell everything. You know what I mean? So they left a document for us to go by. That's basically what basically uh, uh, science of life says that whatever's in the dark will come to the light.
Always.
So arm them with that, and then point them into the direction of people who are doing, because there are some people who are doing some groundwork and recording on YouTube.
Right.
You know what I mean? Show them, the good that is going on with that. I would say that would be a great way to start.
Yep. Yep.
Also, I think social media is good as far as if you're trying to create finance. If you want to promote your business, you know what I mean. You want to promote health. You want to promote a certain type of teaching, like finance, how to how to do real estate or something that you can take and you can apply to yourself, and you can gain some money off of it. I think.
Well, that's what I was gonna. As a parent, I would look at it like I would want to lead by example by doing that for one and teaching, and like the brother said about showing the different examples, the good and the bad. And I have no problem with, like, for instance, my son. I'll give you an example. He is what I would consider a track athlete, football player in the making. This is what I'm going for, but I'm also pushing his education. Don't get me wrong, that's first. But I'm going to use all the tools that's necessary to get my son where he needs to go. So I have been thinking about it, but I always step back from it by putting him on social media. He's not really, he's into it for his own, like, I'm a kid, my friend, blah, blah. But as far as having like his own channel and all that, and promoting, because I know college will be coming, a lot of things are different than before. They do scouting and all that, but social media is a really big thing as far as you trying to recruit this child for whatever. And so I've been thinking about putting him on social media, but as far as like a YouTube, his own channel, and I have conflicts with that because the way he is, how he carries himself, and how he is an athlete, I think it could probably maybe blow up. But then I look at that as a bad thing too. It might blow up. I don't know who might come at my child, and it's just, I'm conflicted about it. But I know I could handle it, and I know that my child could as well because I'm his mom, and I'll make sure that it's handled regardless. But I would, because I have my own channel, and there are other channels like this one and other channels that are positive, and there's not anything negative coming from it, and to show him that a benefit of it would be a financial gain, which with any young person they'd be excited about that. But as a mom, I still, I see a lot of kids on YouTube, and I see a lot of positive kids on YouTube. But sometimes I'm like, some of these kids, I'm like, where are the adults at? Because this kid is. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want my kid to do that because he is 15. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
Can I
Well,
say something about that, sister?
Yes, go right ahead, please.
So a lot of the real successful children who are like really successful on YouTube,
Mhm.
um, a lot of them like are case in point. Um, there's a brother down here in Virginia. Um, JT might know about. You know about Chips, right? Chip stacking.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, he's basically a director. He goes to school. He teaches. He actually teaches kids media. You know what I mean? How
Okay.
to be basically how to be producers.
Cool. Okay.
YouTube, if done properly, can be a very depending on what your target market is. It can be very lucrative, and there's a way to do it to where you don't really put yourself in harm's way, except for the fact if you go outside, you know what I'm saying, you get really big, you're basically kind of famous. You know what I mean? You might run into that. But as far as um, it's a lot of you had to do research on YouTube as far as how not to get traced. You know what I mean? Because some people could take pictures and find out where you live at. Sometimes when people go live, they show the wrong thing, and then hackers can come in and hack your page. Next thing you know, they hacking your page. So I would say if you're steering him on a YouTube aspect of it, a good career with YouTube would be media. Learning how to work the cameras, learning how to edit videos.
Right.
Because most of the successful ones, when you watch their videos is popping. Like
Right.
the,
Right.
the intro is popping. That's not a easy thing to do. It's harder for someone who hasn't went to school for that. They can go inside a computer. They can do it real quick. You know what I mean? So I would say steer him into that direction. I'm not sure what he wants to do as far as a career for his life, but like he can
Well,
be someone who is in sports who maybe want to interview people who do track. You know what I mean? It can start locally.
Well, right now he's extremely focused on. He just got to high school and he makes plans for varsity. I have some of the videos that he runs. He's a great track star. He got gold. We went to state. We've been to AAU Junior Olympics. It's like really serious. He does shot put and discus, so he is an athlete. To be so young and they all think he's in high school. I can't imagine how he's gonna look about 3 years when he's like a senior. But he's not that interested in it. He likes to get on and watch videos like any other kid. But as far as his own thing, he's just not there. I'm not gonna push him or make him because if he's not comfortable with it, I'm cool with it. I just show his videos on my channel and show the track meets on mine, and I tag it. Who knows who might see it? It still can happen that way as well. But as he gets older, I will suggest that to him. He may change his mind. At this moment, he's not really, interested in it, and I'm fine with that. I want my
Hmm.
kids to have their own opinion and not feel like they're forced into doing this kind of stuff. I'm not going to do that.
Indeed.
yeah. But for me is so I'm just gonna say my experience throughout and everything that sometimes that also of social media we have to be concerned of association. Let me explain this why. Sometimes we want the benefits, the benefits we get out of social media, like I mentioned earlier in the live. But there are some they not disciplined enough to use social media to better their life, to prosper in their life. And they become very consumed. So when you be around it and stuff like that, I'm not saying that you become that way, but I feel for me of that part of that association that we need to be more focused about because that's what I see. They say, oh yeah, it's working out for me and stuff like that, but this is not the right route to go at it and everything. It could be social, it could be business, it could be whatever it is. I
Right.
always tell people, do your due diligence if you do business or anything. Do your due diligence and investigate of whatever it is. Because sometimes it can look so good, it can sound so good. And, you know, and that's is very, very important because about association. And I want y'all to talk about that, please.
So yeah, you know, with anything that you do, it's good to do some investigation on. You know what I mean? Um if I wanted to become a lawyer, let's just say I wanted to just stop everything I want to do now. I want to become a lawyer. Right now, I don't know the first thing on how to get started. So I would have to research everything there is for me to do to accomplish what it is that I'm trying to do.
Oh yeah, that's facts. That goes with anything. You've got to research it. You cannot just jump in there flying. You don't know what you're doing because you're gonna make a big mistake that you did not even have to do. Just take the time and research it. I so agree with that.
Mhm.
You can get yourself in trouble by just saying something and you don't have all the facts. And then when the facts actually come out, how do you look? You look crazy. And in some situations, it could be, criminal. So read, learn your facts, research it before you just answer or say something.
Yeah. And also go more on your point too. And I want family that listen from the outside and also through chat. It's no problem to go to the library and look it up.
Oh, right.
And I think that sometimes we get lazy now because everything is Google now. We can just press a few buttons and we can go into Google. But sometimes there's nothing wrong to go to the library, do the old-fashioned style, look it up right there. Because most of the time you will get what you want. Because sometimes Google do not have it or the information that you want. So
Yeah.
that's when the shortcuts come into the picture. And I know for that because I was like looking up certain things that I want to do a live stream about it. And I had to go to the library and think because I totally forgot of the information that I had it in the past. And so I know there's some people they want to watch online. They had free books online. I'm not saying nothing wrong. Again, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. If you roll with it, you roll with it. But at the same time, what I'm saying is this: I'm trying to get back to the visuality for us as the people to interact of each other. Let's limit the social media. Don't let social media to adjust our lives. That the other things of the past don't mean nothing.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. And y'all
like
can elaborate on it.
like a whole day where you don't go on social media. Nobody know where you been. Nobody knows what you ate.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nobody knows what you did, who you ate dinner with. Nothing. You just took a day. You weren't on anything. People like, where they at? Where they at? You living your life. Instead of texting and making a phone call, you decided, how about I come and see you, knock on your door, see you face to face. I get you with the book to feel a hardback in your hands and that paper flipping back and forth. You in the corner. I used to love to read books. Over the summer, I was one of those kids. I'll be outside, but I love being in the corner with a book, just reading and get into the store. I would get into the whole world. I was that girl. So I'm not saying you can't get that out of a Kindle or a phone or whatever, but you don't get that feel, especially an old book that has history behind it. It's just you have the smell of the book. It's just different. All that's visual. I get it. I'm so with you with that.
Mhm. That's good. JMJ 211 LDBC. What's going on, brother? Introduce yourself to the chat and also to the panel.
Hey, what's going on? Underrated? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Underrated, underrated, man. What's going on with everybody? Underrated.
Hello,
You
hello.
know, what I'm saying? Appreciate you sending me a link and everything. and everything else, man. So I'm just proud to be here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud to be here, but we want your take now, brother. You know, the honeymoon is over.
What they move?
Honeymoon's over. So now you got to drop some knowledge now. Come on now. Come on. You know how I do now. But welcome, family. Very much appreciated.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, social media, man, has changed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Twitter, you know, and everything else, man. But some of this stuff, man, you know, like I said on the chat, but they can show a man beheaded.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't talk about our people's getting our community together, man, and that's messed up. And everything else, man. So I'm just really mad at that. You know what I'm saying? See, we try to do something for our community, but you can call us N-words and whatever, apes and gorillas and every doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? And they keep that up. But we talk about our black community. LDBC is showing y'all LDBC showing everything that's truth, reals about the boxing community, the football community, the football, the basketball, the colleges, and everything else. And they flag us for what? Harassment or bullying. Come on, man. That's a bunch of BS, man. For reals, man. That's a bunch of BS, man. And you see how the LDBC is doing, you know, and I'm proud of them, man, because, you know, the first one I did go to is Ticket TV, because I got tired of Stephen A. Smith. I get tired of Stephen A. Smith talking about the sports and everything about you can stay off the weed and every doggone thing else, but ain't talking about the other was doing the people that's non-black, talking about violence, domestic violence and joint. It take you about what, a week or two to talk about that, but you can doggone talk about us when it comes to domestic violence. That's a bunch of BS, man.
Yeah, that's true. And also the LDBC too, they do talk about social content too. They talk, you know, most of the brothers, most of these brothers, they, you know, they was like in the streets, but they turn it around, but at the same time they giving us game. So we could be successful, and even sisters too. So shout out to the LDBC. If you don't believe me, you can ask Sonny, you can ask K Black, you can ask JMJ 2121. I'm part of that family. So I vouch for these brothers and I vouch for the sisters. And it's true. Now, this is the question that I want to ask for the panel. Anybody want to ask questions in the chat? Put it down. All right? Put it down. Be ready. And I forgot to say this. Tonight, I'm gonna do another live. Is hypocrisy policies of politics. Hypocrisy policies of
Hey, brothers, I got to get to the kitchen and get my food together and eat.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this conversation. I hope
the politics. There you go.
If y'all welcome me back again, I did enjoy this conversation. It was good.
Yeah, you welcome back. Or I'll be going back at 10:00 p.m. Eastern time. What I mentioned too. So if you want to come back, you can come back. Cool. Just let me know.
No problem. I will. Y'all have a good
Thanks
night,
for coming on, sister.
No problem.
Thanks for coming, sis. And don't be a stranger.
I won't hunt. Bye, y'all.
All right. Peace, sister. Peace to you and your family. But I want to ask this question because I'm going to stick it out. But maybe like 9:15 or 9:30, I got to get off. This might be a part 2. I'm not sure yet. It might be a part 2, but I definitely gotta so everybody in the chat, I'll be doing a live stream at 10 o'clock. Hypocrisy, policies of politics. All right, I want to join that. That might be a part 2 too. But I want to ask these questions to the brothers that is on here. We know what's going on in social media for our people, right? Mm-hmm. And we know some of our people act dumbness on here, right? We know that. So we got to stay away from that. The first question is, how do we go about to avoid that? Especially if it is a pattern that they trying to hurt us as like-minded brothers and sisters as we are.
Let's see.
Well, I'll tackle that one. So that one of your hashtags, it says being the sharp eye of truth.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's going to take for the ones who know to begin to put what they know into action. You know, we need to begin to, you know, talk to our children about these things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the children now, if you notice, they're not really on Facebook no more. They're on Snapchat. They have something for them. Basically catered to them. You know what I mean? That our children needs to be exposed to more positive things. Yeah. For instance, a lot of times where we get home from work, we're too tired. You know, we don't really greet our neighbors like we used to back in the days. You know, we don't go out in the community. You know, there's certain things that we can teach our children. Like once you get into being boots on the ground, it like becomes enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you're tired, you get home, you worked all day, you're tired. You know what I mean? And like today's your day to go out and meet some people. You know, go out and do it. Like once you begin to see the change or the help that it causes in other people's lives, it motivates you. And the youth needs to be exposed to that. Like, for instance, I can't recall what reality show it was, so forgive me for that. But the moral of the story is this: like, the parents took the children out to feed the homeless. In the beginning, they really didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, they was complaining about it and all that. But once they got into it and started interacting with the homeless, and it really kind of changed how they thought about it, and they began to actually like it. So now that becomes a part of their life. Mm-hmm. So like anything that we're trying to do consciously, socially, economically as a people, we need to include our children in that and get them involved. You'll be surprised when you start your children out early, you know, how involved, how interested they'll be into it. So as far as social media is concerned, there's a lot of good that can come out of social media. Like for instance, the sister was talking about her son. There's a lot of doors that can be open from our people off of social media. You know, there are artists out there that know how to paint, artists out there that know how to draw. young boxers out there, young football players out there, or he might know a sister in the school that can sing.
Right.
Next thing you know, your channel growing. You go on other pages, and at the same time, you're doing something positive for your people, because let's just say the sister who can sing really good, but like she's kind of apprehensive, but like off that one video, she gets a lot of views off of that. Next thing you know, that strengthens her to want to, try to do a career in singing. So then is up to her at that point to, to cultivate her gift. But I believe as far as the youth, it starts with the parents guiding the children in a direction.
Okay. Yeah, that. Okay. Excellent point. J&J 2121. Your take.
Well, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, we didn't have it back in the days, but they didn't have it back in the days because of, computers and stuff. My mom used to take me out to doggone play basketball somewhere, at a park or whatever that was go back at outdoors, This social media is just killing it. You got the NFL got Play 60 and all that. You got NBA players doing that, but they can't afford it. But some people, they do play basketball sometimes. It might be, like you said, you got people that sings. They probably got a voice. They got a voice to the voiceless, that can sing. You know what I'm saying? You got people that can. Then you got some other people that can play the cello or something like that. The cello and everything else, man. And you got people that, do opera or anything else. If they want to do that, cool, fine, pizza. But at the same time, don't let them give up on that craft. So you won't let them. So you won't let them be in a hospital, be in a jail or in a hospital or something like that, dead in a funeral or something like that. So we need to get these people, get our people active, man. Get our people active, because we back in the days before social media, we didn't have social media. We probably played Atari or something like that, or doggone, or Monopoly or checkers or chess or something like that. But we don't. Some people ain't stuck that no more because of the social media and the video games and everything else, man. Because they need something besides this social media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. PlayStations and all that. It's good to play, but don't play it at a certain time. Now, unless you go to college and be a doggone like a video game expert. You know what I'm saying? Go to college and be a video game. Do video games. Other than that, man, we need our people to do something very active outside of the video games and the social medias enjoy on that doggone phone all day. That's why they make commercials about that stuff, man. So other than that, man, these young people can be active, but they try to let social media run their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 years old.
You 40 years old, man? I thought you 25.
No, I'm 41 years old, man. For reals. I'm 41 years old, man. And see how people do with.
Yeah. Okay. I hear that. That's good. I'm gonna read this comment. I'm gonna ask you a question. Let me read this comment from John Doe. He said, books provide more detailed and crafty compositions, but what important is how a person uses their mind. A person can read as mindlessly as they watch TV. The mind has to be active. That is an excellent point because that is all about we got to reprogram ourselves. We got to reprogram our minds to be constructive.
Yeah.
We got to stop letting social media control our minds. When they control our minds, that means they could adjust any way they want. And at times it could be good, but most of the time, if we let our minds to go wild, to be traveling, to be traveling instead of discipline our minds. Because see, when we discipline our minds, I don't know you heard it, J, but I'm gonna say I know Sonny heard it. But I'm gonna say I say it in a certain way before, but it's still the same concept. When we control our minds clearly, that means our authentic listening is happening. And then when our authentic listening is happening, that means our lens becomes very clear. So all the three components have to work. But I want to ask this question. But I'm gonna put it like this. Because I want to talk about the LDBC because a lot of people has come after us and everything, and it's not right. I'm gonna tell you how the LDBC mean a lot to me because there are some brothers and sisters that look like us, that talks like us, and and then they try to bring back the culture of us as a people to be united. And most of the time, I mean, like I said, most of it is sports, but also social conditions and they that's what they want us to be a positive asset in our community. And sometimes without social media that is not being talked about of the LDBC. It's not saying that other organizations ain't doing it because it is. But when we're going to talk about the LDBC, how it impact me. You know, when I hear brothers here look like me, when I see brothers that do things in our community, it doesn't mean what status you in. They always, no matter what status you in, you could be poor, you could be middle class, you could be rich. It doesn't make a difference. All of us have the same goal to impact our community. And I think that point needs to be hit home for me. Or I can talk for me. But I'm gonna ask Sonny first, and then I'm gonna come at you, JMJ. How let me see, how the LDBC impact your life, Sonny? And after that, JMJ. Anybody want to ask questions in the chat? Feel free.
Indeed. That actually goes into what was on my dial plate. I wanted to say anyway. Your question it ties in perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So like social media, I think we need to begin to change the way that we think about what social media actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a hammer is a tool, a firearm is a tool, a screwdriver is a tool. Like, you know what I mean? If I need to hang something on the wall, I'm gonna get a tool. I'm gonna get the hammer. You know what I mean? So social media should be used the same way, a tool to accomplish something. So you can use what we need to begin to do is use whatever gifts we have on social media to use it as a tool to help us accomplish whatever it is we're trying to accomplish, whether it be getting out certain knowledge or whatever. So as far as the question is concerned, um, the first channel that I began to listen to was 7A Sports TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on the road driving and 7-8, he held me down. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be driving for hours, I'll be bored. And you know what I mean, I go on YouTube and just listen to 7A Sports TV. And I know for me, I was one who always loved to talk about boxing. You know what I mean? I couldn't wait till I got to the barbershop to talk about boxing, or one of my best friends who's away, he's out on sea right now. You know, every time we talk on the phone, we're talking about boxing. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, next time he call me, because he don't have good internet service where he's at, he gonna be asking me for what's going on in boxing. You know what I mean? So um I always kind of, that was like a hobby of mine. It's like I enjoy talking about, you know what I mean, boxing. I also enjoy talking about conscious things because I'm always talking with somebody. I'm always building with somebody. I'm always trying to help uplift somebody's spirit. I'm always trying to give somebody advice. So 7-8 to me, 7-8 Sports TV, whether he knows it or not, me and him kind of have a kindred spirit. Because for one, he's a Gemini. So is the brother Underrated Darkness. You know,
Yes.
huh?
He is? He's a Gemini?
7-8's a Gemini.
Like me?
Indeed.
Wow.
And I'm a Gemini. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, you know, Geminis, they're air signs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so seeing that brother, you know, because a lot of experiences that he had in his life, I've had, you know what I mean? And I can listen to him, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? I really vibe with what he's saying. So listening to him, I was like, wow, maybe I can do something like that. I mean, I like talking about boxing anyway. I think I have a unique perspective that I can twist on it. I think some people might like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say maybe about 8, almost a year later, I finally decided to do it. Almost maybe 2 years. 2 years later, I decided to do it. You know what I mean? Just seeing a brother basically just like you and I, you know what I mean, just started a page. And he just, you know what I mean, he's been in it for a long time. He blew up. I'm not even really into it to really blow up. For me, it's kind of like a hobby, really, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I like to do. You know what I mean? And then like everything that we talking about, you know what I mean, when we be talking this conscious talk, this is me. So it's not like
Mm-hmm.
it's not that I am creating some sort of facade. Like this is just me. This is something that I like. I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping people. You know what I mean? I enjoy giving people advice. You know what I mean? I enjoy, talking to people. I enjoy, talking boxing. So, you know what I mean? Once I did it, I just kind of fell into the pocket. You know what I mean? So now for me, it's like a tool for me to get my perspective out as far as boxing, and also my perspective on you know conscious information, because it's not, for me, it's not just conscious information. It's like the things that I want to dive into and the information that I'm gaining, I want to help somebody else gain. You know what I mean? Like as far as real estate,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I want to talk about real estate on my channel. You know what I mean? I want to bring some experts in on that joint. You know what I mean? Because that, for me, that's my tool to help get some of the information out that a lot of people don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's no need for me to be stingy. It's enough money for everybody out here to eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's my tool. This is my tool to help the community as far as uplifting and giving information.
Okay, cool. Before I get to you, JMJ, I gotta mention this. Brother Rod, if you want to get on the panel, you can get on it because in a few minutes I'm gonna do a second live tonight. Hypocrisy policies of politics. Hypocrisy policies of politics. All right, that's gonna be 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so I'm gonna keep this on to like maybe 9:30, some 10. I'm gonna get up and get me some food. Now, what I probably might, okay, no problem. What I probably might do, this might be a part 2. The way I look at it right now, it's going to be a part 2. So, so the ones in the chat, I want you to come back. We're gonna hit. I'm gonna hit you with another one. And also, I did a live stream a few months ago. I think you was on there, Sonny, too. I think that was the first one you was on there. Hypocrisies, policies of sports. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I'm not sure. Was it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, policy in sport.
Huh?
I think it's policy in sports, hypocrisy in politics in sports. You know what I'm saying? You said.
But also, I wanted to say real quick for the people who are going to come back in, like we were just talking about YouTube, social media as a tool. You know what I mean? If you're coming back in, put that information out on your social media so that, you know what I mean, bring some other people in to hear this great information that the brother's putting out. Because this is what he's doing. He's using social media right now as a tool to, to inform our people of certain information. So, if you're listening to this and you're planning on coming back, post that joint. You know what I mean? Bring some people in, so more ears can hear it.
Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate Sonny. Very, very much appreciate. All right, JMJ, your take about the LDBC, how it impact your life.
Well, it really did, but at the same time, some would keep knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I keep knowledge, but sometimes, sometimes I do funny stuff. I do funny a little bit, but the first one I did, I did, it was on my other account. His name was Ticket TV. Ticket TV. Then you said subscribe to Town Business LVZ. You know what I'm saying? LVZ is you know what I'm saying? It's sort of like a Black Power movement, but he subscribed me to other channels. But Ticket TV hooked me up with a 7-8 and blood boxing. You know what I'm saying? Town Biz, let's see, Southside, you know what I'm saying, on my other.
Oh, you talking about Southside Boxing 601?
Yep, Southside, Ashley's Corner. Then you got the LDBC, you got Ashley's Corner. Then you got
I didn't get Ashley's yet.
Beverly Rose, you know what I'm saying? And she 20 years old, kicking knowledge to us about boxing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And others, like LVCK. Then you got others on my other account with Your World, Superboy. Then you got Boxer Ego and all that good stuff. So I'll be trying to listen to them, man, because sometimes you have to go back and forth with the live streams on my other account or on this account right here, JFJ2121. So other than that, man, it's been all good, man. 7-8 and Blood didn't know this. That was the godfathers of this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That, man. What you say, underrated? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, and that I used to be a real. I used to watch boxing when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, the '80s, the '90s, the 2000s, and all that good stuff. So with the boxing joint, I can depend on them. You know what I'm saying? LVZ with the stuff going on in his life, man. He's good people, man. You know what I'm saying? LVZ with Lisa Cabrera, Superboy, Willie D too. You know what I'm saying? You go get Willie D too. Don't forget Willie D's from the Ghetto Boys. If y'all don't know who Willie D is, he's from the Ghetto Boys, man. So he made his own channel. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, man, these people be kicking dollars. Sometimes I be trying to chime in if it's donations or be in the live chat. You know what I'm saying? So if they look at your comment, look at your comments. If they don't, they don't. So sometimes, so most of the time, I be listening to LDBC, man, with Black Fight Fan and all them. You know, K Black. You got others, man. So other than that, man, it's the LDBC be doing good, man. Really, it's been doing good. Underrated darkness. I appreciate you. Let me get on your channel and doing that too. And don't forget Coach Shelton Harrison too. If you want to do MMA, don't forget Coach Shelton Harrison with MMA too. If you want to.
Oh yeah, I know some MMA too. I just gotta catch up to it. You know, doc, you should know, doctor. I know some stuff now. I just don't be putting it out like that.
Yeah.
And you know, to go more on your point, JJ, the Sonny really started getting me to talk a historical part of sports, especially boxing. Because sometimes we talk about boxing, he said, "Yo, once you go into it," and Ronald Figley too. But before I get to that, how I got to know LDBC is by Town Biz a few years ago, because he knows me as JT Blackness. Because my name was JT Blackness. That's the story. And then I became the Darkness Awakened, and now the Underrated Darkness.
Yeah.
Tom Biz helped me a lot. He the one put my thing out, because I was kicking some stuff back then, but at the same time I was in this, you know, I'm not gonna get into it, but at the time I was kicking out some stuff too. And then he started putting me out and everything, had other people listening and stuff, and little by little, you know.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And that's when he really in his own way, he introduced me to LDBC. And then that's when throughout the years, I started getting to know LVZ. 7A, I didn't really get to know that much, but throughout the years, I started getting to know 7A Sports. And I really started getting to know Ticket and DCB. But, you know, then between those times, I took my 2 exiles from YouTube. And then when I came back, my second exile, and you know, I started getting back in, listen to Ticket. And I forgot Black Fight Fan TV, and one of the early ones they introduced with LDBC, I had to put them out. Southside Boxing 601 too. They don't him and Town Business. They really because that's what because Southside and pushed me out there, and who's the other? I think it's not Rough House. Who? It's somebody else. I forgot what it was. It was another brother too. But these brothers that had pushed me out there, and it's saying, and then all of a sudden when I start, and that's when Ticket TV started really getting to know me. He know of me, and I started knowing. Then one night he said, "Yeah, man, subscribe to the Underrated Dog. I'm gonna show you love. I see what you're doing." And then I think it was I don't know, was it last? No, it was Sunday before that. Ticket TV showed up on my chat. Was it last week? A week before? Well, whatever week it is, he showed up on my chat, but at that time he was shouting me out. Subscribe to Underrated Darkness. I see what you're doing and stuff. And so people started really getting to know me and stuff. But as Sonny already know, I've been doing this for a minute. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I met Sonny through LDBC. LDBC.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. But you got others that be in the chat too. Like you got Craig J.
Craig J. Right.
P Money.
Right. Craig J. Casimir G. Now Craig J. and Casimir G. They know me for a long time.
Yep.
You know, Craig J. and Casimir G. That's family.
Yep.
That's family. So. Like people, Ronald Figley. I know Ronald Figley for a long time too. So there are some people that know me for a minute.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I'm happy for that and everything. Uncle Shug, what's good? I forgot to shout out for you the last stream I did, but I'm shouting out to you, family. Subscribe to my brother Uncle Shug. You know what I'm saying? He out there for our people, you know, injustices, you know what I'm saying? He always fight for us in his own way. So subscribe to the brother Uncle Shug. His happiness. It was a little orgasm, you know what I'm saying? He was on Shanetta TV earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I salute to you. Subscribe to my sister Strange Mad Click. Subscribe to my sister. She always brings excellent information for our community. Brilliant sister, so subscribe to her. Subscribe to my brother Uncle Shug and my sister Strange Mad Click. Thanks for the shout out and everything. And again, the ones who came in, Uncle Shug, if you want to join, I'm doing another live at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be hypocrisy, policies of politics. Hypocrisy, policies of politics. And then, you know, if you want to join, you're more than welcome. And most likely, this might be a part 2. I feel it's a part 2, you know, because, you know, we got to dig it. There's a whole lot more that has social media had adjust us in the wrong way. So this might be a part 2. I got a feeling. It is, you know, and so, but for me, matter of fact, I'm gonna close this down because I got to get ready to do my second live. I want your brothers to stay right there, and I'm gonna read the names out, then make your last remarks, and I'm gonna make my last one close because I definitely got to eat because I ain't had nothing in a minute and stuff like that. Hold on, fam. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. So, okay. Shoot. Okay. I gotta adjust something. I don't want nothing to adjust me. I adjust it. Okay, cool. All right. James J, I'll get with you in a few minutes. Victor Lions TV. Thanks for coming. Emmanuel, my nephew, thanks for coming. Mama Rika, thanks for coming, for listening. Come back. Thanks a lot for coming. 89 TV, thanks for coming. J1 Pro, LDBC, thanks for coming. Nikki, thanks for coming. I'm gonna look for the email, sis. So I'm gonna let you know if I find it. Get back to confirmation of information. Thanks for coming. Come back. Got that fool out.
Sorry,
Earth to you too. Gregory Wyatt. Yeah. Gregory Wyatt, thanks for coming, family. Very much appreciated. Queen Manor 6+, thanks for coming, Queen. Thanks for coming. Come back. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Make excellent points. Thanks for coming. Rock Wilder. from St. Thomas. You know what I'm saying? My brother from St. Thomas. I'm telling you, the Darkness family is big. I'm telling y'all, man, international. That's how I do. K Black in the building. Part of LDBC. Thanks for coming. Subscribe to my brother. Salute my brother. 500 plus. He be dropping that knowledge, that sports, that poetry is lethal. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe to my brother and salute to the brother. K Black, LDBC. Sheldon Holmes, LDBC. Thanks for coming, brother. Keep on doing your thing. Come back. I get to you saying a few. Oh, my sister. And these outlaw days for coming. It's all right. Long as you come back, you stay longer. Thanks for coming, my sister. You keep up the good work. Keep on standing strong. Keep on standing. Do what's right. I'm proud of you, sister. Word. Got to announce her, sister. She been through a lot, so got to announce. I'm proud of you, sister. Stay beautiful as you are. Lockhead Boss Lady, thanks for coming to show up and even show up your great points in the chat and even on the panel. Greatly appreciated. Hope I see you at 10 o'clock. Dang. Okay, I got that. I think that's it, family. John Doe, thanks for coming. Haven't seen you in a minute. A to the busy. Thanks for coming. LDBC, part of LDBC family. Thanks for coming. Great point. Come back. Greatly appreciate. My brother, Jaquel Thomas, part of the Darkness family. Thanks for coming. Come back. And the ones that you're listening to my voice, I'll be doing a live stream tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Hypocrisy, policies of politics. All right? Get on that, because it's going to be a lot of stuff that's happening. And the ones in the chat, I want you to transform 10 o'clock. Brother Rob, the educator in our community. Oh, I'm sorry. And let be the beautiful, lovely one. Thanks for coming. Come back to me. Anthrocentric Atari TV, the loved one. Thanks for coming. Come back. Brilliant sisters, y'all. On the real. Brilliant sisters. Cannot sleep. And beautiful too. Always for our community. God shut you out that because it's true. As always, Uncle Shug, support the brother, subscribe to my brother. Always there for our community. All right? He was, like I said, he was with Sonetta. He was on Sonetta TV. A lot of things happen. So if y'all want to find out, go to Sonetta TV and support my brother, Uncle Shug. All right? That's family right there. Darkness do not call everybody family, but the ones in there is family. All right, brothers, last remarks. JMJ, you first. Last remarks.
Like someone said, like 7-8 said, smash that like button when you get out. And go on the support the LDBC Underrated Darkness. And everybody else, man, because I feel anything else changes, you know what I'm saying? So everybody smash that like button for Underrated Darkness, man. And Sonny Boxing too, subscribe to him. I'm gonna try to subscribe to Sonny Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because he be kicking knowledge too, man. You know, anybody in the chat, man. So.
Yeah, and JMJ, man, if you want to, you can pass that word out that we use on the Darkness panel tomorrow, whatever, man. You all right, you good, you can pass it out.
Okay.
Anytime, Uncle Shug, you family, man. You tell me thank you, man. You won't have me go there and put you across my knee. Please stop. That's my brother, Uncle Shug, man. that. Let me say something about this brother. When I was on my, before I get to you, Sonny Boss talk, my brother. When I came back my second exile, he asked for me, want me to come back. I was coming back, but he pushed me. And I appreciate that. When everybody went against, Uncle, so you know I ain't gonna get into that, but you know what I'm talking about. It was people actually were trying to come after my existence. And Uncle Shaw right there, he said, nah, you ain't touching my brother. You ain't touching JT. You touching him, you gotta go through me. You ain't touching him. And I thank him for that. And you know also, Sonny, Sugar's a Gemini too. Uncle Sugar's a Gemini. Hey, Sugar, listen to this. Sonny's a Gemini too. Dang, Gemini now. But, yeah. Yup. I'm a Gemini, yeah. So, but I appreciate that. So I appreciate that, man. So, you know, because see, sometimes I'm gonna get to you, Sonny Boss talk. So sometimes some of us as a people, we forget about the ones that push us. We forget about the ones. You see, anybody could be with each other when it's good, but when it's down and out, the trial tribulations, that's where it's all. Yeah, 521. Yep. Cause I'm 6'4". So, and that's what it's all about. The trying times and the bad times, that's what we really need each other. And that's when we could use the soul for that. But like I said, it's gonna be a part two. I think it's gonna be a part two to this. Sonny Boss talk, my brother.
Indeed. Appreciate the good brother for those kind words. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for the sub. If you can get a chance to just say something to the chat, say something in the chat, so I can click on it and subscribe to you also. All right, so last remarks. I want to say honest to everybody in the chat, honest to you know what I mean, everybody in the panel. Today was a great discussion. If you came late, if you can, try to listen to the beginning of it, because we had a sister up here. We was dropping some jewels, some knowledge about social media. And let's not forget what we should be trying to use social media for. Social media is a tool, you know what I mean, and we can use it for a tool to help uplift our community. You know what I mean? So let's begin to try to put social media in a proper perspective. You know what I mean? Don't fall into the trap of being addicted to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With that, I say peace.
All right, just hold on for one thing. Sonny and James J, have you subscribed to everybody on the chat?
Maybe some, but maybe some. I know K Black, but some of you got Cali Enigma too. You got
yeah. Cali Enigma, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Boxer Clinic, CJ Goodfella, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the people that he said subscribe to him, but I'm talking about describe what he's saying. Subscribe to those brothers. They do great content and stuff. They part of LDBC and stuff. So listen to that too. But I'm talking about the ones I'm talking about also is in the chat.
Well, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to them. You know what I'm saying? Since they some that was in the live chat, See if I can subscribe to them. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, man, I'm gonna try to subscribe. I'm gonna subscribe to all the ones in the chat.
Yeah.
And the others, you know.
Could you guys, all right, on your phone, could you subscribe somebody on your phone?
Yeah, I probably could. Sorry about that. My phone went out. Sorry about that.
All right. Damn. Well, Browns, that's messed up. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say this in again, 10 o'clock tonight. Come back. I'll be doing my second live. Hypocrisy policies of politics. Let me say it again. Hypocrisy policies of politics. I want you to join that. There's a whole lot of stuff has happened. So brush up on that. And the ones in the chat and the ones on the panel, I want you to come back. Like Sonny said, get the ones, ring them up and everything. The ones in the chat, tell them I'll be right back. And possible this might be a part 2. And also the live that I'll be doing 10 o'clock, that might be a part 2. But I think this might be a part 2. I'm like maybe like 65, 70% of thinking about it. I don't know. It depends. Because there's a lot more adjustment of social media that's happened to us that we not benefit enough to, that is put us in a hole and stuff that we need to go real deep into it. So it might be a part 2. I don't know when, but I'm going to be, if it's going to be a part 2, I'm going to have people, give you some time to look, this is going to happen a certain day, but I want you to listen to part 1, and then so people can get abreast of that. All right. So I'll be back 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on my second live, Hypocrisy Policies of Politics. Let's get it in, and let's remember, the only way we're going to grow, let's be in visual together. Let's work together. Let's not social media adjust us. All right? So on that note, I'll be back 10 o'clock. I'm gonna give you something to eat and get ready to do it again, family. On that note, see you at 10 o'clock. On this one, I am Ghost.
Ghost.